there's a radioactive water fountain in Florida that's giving people cancer. Yes, and it's called the Fountain of Youth. It's in a town in Florida, south of Tampa, called Punta Gorda. And in Punta Gorda, guess what? Is the town with the highest rate of cancer in all of the state of Florida. So why would they have this water fountain open to the public? Well, because it's a tourist attraction and because this is America. This all started as a rumor that the water fountain was connected to a well. There was actually the Fountain of Youth that Spanish explorer Ponce de Leon was looking for all those years ago. So people started drinking from it, and they started saying that they felt rejuvenated, probably because the radium inside the water was making their bones glow. So in the 80s, they ended up testing the water, thinking they'd find some sort of elixir in there, some vitamin that was helping people live longer, right? Because that was the rumor. And instead, they found that it had 100 times the safe level of radium inside there, which is a radioactive component. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like the radium girls back in the day, those women that worked in a factory that got radium poisoning from radium that was inside this paint because it was self-illuminating, kind of like a glow-in-the-dark kind of paint. And they were painting it on clothes. Eventually, parts of their body started rotting off, a lot of their jaws. It was just really horrible, right? But at the time, they didn't know that the rhodium was harmful. And to this day, like they say, if you read about it, they said that their bones glowed in the dark until they died. It's incredibly harmful, is what I'm saying. And so you're wondering, well, why wouldn't they shut it down? Well, like I said, because it was making money for the town. Initially, the state shut it down, but the local government started losing money because people were lining up to take pictures next to the fountain, to take a swig of the water, and so they pressured the state government to reopen it. And so the EPA, in the end, put this sign up there that says, use the water at your own risk. The water from this well exceeds the maximum contaminant levels of radioactivity as determined by the United States Environmental Protection Agency under the Safe Drinking Water Act. For information regarding water quality, yada, yada. So for some reason, instead of dissuading people from drinking the water, this gets them even more excited about it. And you can see lines wrapping around the corner for people coming here to take a swig of this water. So apparently the water also contains magnesium sulfate, which makes the water smell horrible, but people speculate could be one of the reasons why people are convinced that it's good for you, because they say it could reduce cardiovascular disease. However, you could just take that in a supplement. You don't have to drink the radioactive water. It just goes to show you that no matter how crazy something is, in America, we're not going to stop people from using it. It's just the same thing with the foods and the additives and the things that we allow. I'm telling you, they put in poison in our food, and we eat it every day, and we smile about it. I just wonder how many things in our environment are the cause of cancers. I did an article recently about tattoos causing cancer because of these chemicals that are inside the ink, to the point where even if you get them lasered off, it's even worse, because by getting them lasered off, it breaks up that pigment that then goes into your lymph nodes or wherever it is, So this is just one more thing that's happening. And I'm telling you, I've had suspicions for a long time. I know they tell you all the time, drink the water out of the faucet. It's perfectly fine. I'm telling you, they don't know what's in there. It's probably packed full of lead. They don't want you to know. All those old tubing, asbestos pipes, God only knows.